Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the draw ceremony of the 23rd edition of the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, Egypt 2023. So as I said, this edition is going to be hosted by Egypt starting from the 19th of February and until the 11th of March 2023. 12 teams are going to be competing to win this title, and we all should know that the 4 semi-finalists are going to be directly qualified to the Under-20 FIFA World Cup hosted by Indonesia starting from the 20th of May and until the 11th of June 2023. Nigeria is the record champion of this competition by winning 7 titles. Egypt, the country hosting the next edition, besides Ghana, are the 2 teams who come in the second place by winning 4 titles per each, but Ghana did not qualify to this edition. And finally, Cameroon, Mali, Zambia, Algeria, Morocco, Angola, and Congo, all these teams have won the title once. The next edition of the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, Egypt 2023, is going to be held in 3 different venues. We're talking about Cairo, Ismailia, and also Alexandria. And before digging deeper with the draw details and the procedures, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy an entertainment show live on the stage by Rahma Hassan. Of course, we hope you enjoyed the show, but now let's get back to business. So the previous edition of this important competition, it was for the first time the edition with 12 teams participating in the final tournament. It was played in Mauritania 2021. The Black Stars won the 4th African Under-20 Cup of Nations title after beating Uganda 2-0. And Gambia equaled their best ever performance back in 2007 when they won the bronze medal after beating Tunisia by penalty kicks. So ladies and gentlemen, let's watch together the highlights of the last edition, Mauritania 2021.
What about that? Oh, what a goal! Can you believe it? That is most definitely the goal of the competition. We haven't had too many. Pulled back as well as a chance. Central African Republic's in the back of the net. They got their goal. Left foot on the left foot. Oh! Oh my God!
Goes for goal. And what a free kick that is. A superb goal.
To the semi-finals, Labidi, yeah, it goes in! Semakula! They've done it! Oh, that's not bad. Can he find the back of the net? It's a good shot. It's in! What a great goal! Touch it, that's a brilliant shot. Oh, it's a great goal! How about that? That was excellent. The skill set, absolutely sublime. Boa! There's your goal, Ghana! Kante, yes he can! Oh, it's there, it's in the back of the net, they've done it!
Great performance, amazing goals, and of course we're looking forward, for a new brand edition that we're going to watch here in Egypt 2023. Looking forward for it with great performance as well. And now, in order to proceed with the draw, I would like to invite on the stage two Egyptian football legends. The first legend is a former football midfielder who played for Ghazl al-Mahalla and the Egyptian national football team. And as a coach, he won the bronze medal at 2001 FIFA World Youth Championship in Argentina, and he won the African Cup of Nations 2006, 2008, and 2010 as a general coach under the leadership of Coach Hassan Shahata. He also won the Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations back in 2019 and qualified to the last Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the stage Coach Shawqi Gharib.
I would like to welcome you, Captain Shawqi, and I'm honored to have you. I am very glad to be here today in this draft, which represents a great thing for Egypt, and I hope that the national team would achieve this and would reach the finals of the World Championship.
Al-Masri, Al-Ahli, Middlesbrough FC, Kelantan FC, and he made 68 appearances with the Egyptian national team, and also he won the African Cup of Nations back in 2006 and 2008. In his youth career, he was awarded the bronze medal in the FIFA World Youth Championship in 2001. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Captain Mohamed Shawqi.
Captain Mohamed, I would like to welcome you. Thank you very much. Let me talk to you for a little, Captain Shawqi. I think this is a very important stage in the formulation of the first national team. And what do we expect from the under-20 national teams to present to us? I think that this age, it's very important, the under 20 age in all the football, in the whole football, in the whole world. We see a lot of professionals at 18 years old. So we will find in this championship a lot of players from Africa that they are professionals, that they are playing in clubs outside Africa even. Therefore, we in Egypt would need to take care of, good care of this age and to have more than a professional player in order to reach the championship. In the World Cup, we have seen a lot of players that are 19 and 20 years old. When I used to play, I would say that I played my first game in the Egyptian league. I was 15 or 16 years old. So a lot of players have played in this age criteria, but when we see right now in the Egyptian league, we have higher ages right now, or older ages. So I needed to give the opportunity of playing on a professional level for those players on this age, especially because we can see the African football is there. We can see that all our national teams have players under 20. I would like to see all those players in the first national teams. If we go back in time, we can see that the first national team had some players at this age, and we need to plan in order to reach higher levels from this age criteria, because this age criteria provides for the first national team and for the Olympic team as well. Captain Mohammed, we have a lot of challenges that the player feel at this age, and a lot of pressures. They can see other players taking their chances and achieving a lot. If you can tell us about yourself while you were at this age, especially you were under the leadership of Captain Shawki Gharib in 2001. I'm very sorry, there's no feed from the microphone. Very sorry, no feed from the microphone. I'm very sorry, Captain Barakat, I'm very sorry. I would like to welcome everybody here, our brethren from Africa and our friends, our colleagues. I would like to welcome you in Egypt, and we very proudly welcome you for the championship here in Egypt. And as for the question, there is a lot of challenges, but I would like to tell everybody that we have players with quality, coaches with quality, that we can that we can draw the path for the future of Africa. But the challenges that has faced me before, not in the football itself, but on the mentality. The mentality of the player would that would make all the difference, because this is the most important age criteria or age point for any player. The challenges for any player that the coach is giving him all the instructions, but between him and himself, he needs to prepare himself. Does he want to play on a national level or an international level, or he wants to go outside for international clubs? So I would like to tell everybody, and for all the players, this is your time. This is the takeoff for your future. Thank God I was in a championship like this. I have played in Ethiopia, and I remember every detail. We achieved the third place, and we reached the World Cup, and we reached the third place, and this where I built my future, and I hope a wonderful future for everybody. Thank you.
Now we are going to review how the 12 teams have been selected from the African continent. إذن فإن الفرق المؤهلة
2023 were organized by the 6 CAF zones, which qualified 2 teams each. The 2 teams qualified from UNAF are Egypt, the host, and Tunisia. The 2 teams qualified from WAFU BR, Benin, and Nigeria. The 2 teams qualified from Kusafa are Mozambique and Zambia. The 2 teams qualified from Sikafa are South Sudan and Uganda. The two teams qualified from WAFU A are Gambia and Senegal. And the two teams qualified from UNIFAC are Congo and Central Africa. And ladies and gentlemen, let's now watch an introduction about the qualified teams. And now let's get into the main event, the draw for the Total Energies Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations Egypt 2023. And to start the draw, I have to welcome on the stage the conductor of the draw, CAF Head of Competitions, Mr. Khalid Nassar.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Marianne. Good evening, everyone. It's a big pleasure to have you here in the drawing of lots of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. So let me start by explaining the procedures of the draw. Egypt as a host will be in position A1 automatically, and then the second team and the third place team of the last edition, Uganda and Gambia, will be in pot 1, level 1 with Egypt, and they will go to groups B and C. And then we have level 2. In level 2, we have the 3 teams with less ranking from the previous edition, which are Tunisia, Mozambique, Central Africa. And finally, we have 6 teams who did not qualify to the last edition, which are Benin, Nigeria, Zambia, Congo, South Sudan, and Senegal. In the 3 pots we have here, in the first pot on the left, pot 1, we have the 2 top-ranked teams who will be in group B and C. Egypt, as I said, will be automatically in group A in position A1. And then in pot 2, the second pot, we have the 3 other teams, the 3 other ranked teams, Tunisia, Mozambique, and Central Africa. And in the third pot, we have the remaining teams, as I said, Benin, Nigeria, Zambia, Congo, South Sudan, and Senegal. So, كابتن شوقي غريب هنبتدي بيك. احنا هنبتدي بالبوت الأولاني اللي فيه الفرق المصنفة.
So, Captain Shawki Gharib, we will start with you. The team that we will draw will go to B1 and the other one will go to C1. We will be with the one with the yellow bowls. Uganda. والوصيف في النسخة السابقة سوف يكون في المركز B1. It's only one bowl. Gambia. المركز الثالث في الدورة السابقة وسوف يكون في المجموعة الثالثة، المجموعة سي. Captain Shawki, we will go to the second pot. لدينا
The team that will be drawn now will go to Group A with Egypt in position A2.
موزمبيق حصلت على المركز، وصلت للنهائيات في عام 2007 وستكون مع مصر في المجموعة A. هذا الفريق سوف يذهب إلى المجموعة B وسط أفريقيا سيكون في المجموعة B والذي وصل للنهائي في النسخة الأخيرة. وأخيرا في المجموعة C لدينا المجموعة C تونسيا
last edition will be in group C with Gambia in position C2. شكرا كابتن شوقي. كابتن محمد شوقي بقى هنروح على
Now we go to the last spot with the 6 unqualified teams, and they
in the same group. Senegal will be in Group A. Senegal did not qualify for the last edition, but they were runner-up in 2015, 2017, and 2019. Will be in Group A with Egypt in position A3. The next board will go to Group B, position B3. South Sudan, first time to qualify to the under-20, will be competing in Group B with Uganda and Central Africa. South Sudan, position B3. The next board will go to Group C in position C3. Benin, third place in 2005, will be in Group C in position C3. Now to complete the last team in Group A, the next team will go to Group A with Egypt, Mozambique, Senegal in position A4. Nigeria will be in Group A in position A4. 7 times champion of this competition will be in position A4. The next ball will go to Group B. Congo will be in Group B in position B4. Congo were the champions back in 2007. And finally, to conclude the draw, the team who will be in C4 Zambia champions of 2017 edition will be in Group C in position C4. كابتن شوقي غريب نحب ناخد رأيك في القرعة. هل شايف ان
Shawki Gharib would like to know your opinion about the draw. Do you think that one group is stronger than the other? What is your analysis of the draw? I can see that the group of Egypt is the strongest one. It includes Senegal, Nigeria, Egypt, and Mozambique. I can see that it's a very big group. But I can see that we are confident in our players and Captain Ahmed. And the next one is that of Gambia, the third group, including Tunisia and Zambia. There are a lot of teams that have been qualified to the World Cup competitions, and the second group, including Uganda, Central Africa, and South Sudan, and Congo, is the least one in terms of strength. But the Egyptian group is the strongest one, and the second one in terms of strength is that of Gambia, and the least one is that of Uganda. But do you think that those groups will continue to perform in a better way in that championship? In Africa, there is a wide spread of the African football, and in that age groups, and in that if a country plays in the final match, and one time Gambia was playing World Cup competitions and reached higher positions. So interest is present. Why I'm saying that the Egyptian group is the strongest one because there are two countries that were in the World Cup, I mean Senegal and Nigeria, and they are interested in that age group. So I believe that, God willing, it will be a very strong championship. It's the first time to have 12 teams in the championship, and this will give more opportunities to reach the World Cup because 4 teams will be qualified for the World Cup. So it's a good opportunity to be part of the World Cup. We have the best qualifiers as well. As you said, we have the first one of the group, the second one, and we have 2 of the best ones who get 3rd place. So it will be one game to reach the World Cup. Captain Mohamed Shawi, do you think that a specific team may be the black horse that can make a surprise in that tournament? As we see in the last edition, Uganda and Gambia had several achievements. In that age group, I believe that there will be a lot of surprises. I'm talking about the Egyptian group. It's a very big group with big teams, but the field will have the decisive decision. And we used to have the best teams in Africa, but it's in Egypt. I'm talking about the Egyptian team. It will make a difference with the Egyptian team because they are playing in their fields with the Egyptian people and the Egyptian fans. In answer to your question, in this age group, there will be a lot of surprises. You will see that there are a lot of good players who are given interest since a very early age, and I think there will be a lot of surprises. Thank you very much. Finally, I wish good luck to all teams. فقط للتذكير هذه.
Group A will play in Cairo Stadium. Group B will play in Suez Canal Stadium in Ismailia, and Group C will play in Alexandria Stadium. Thanks a lot, everyone, and good luck for all the teams. Thank you. Thank you.